Well, everyone, the day has finally arrived. If you guys have been keeping up with me, you guys will know that this game can either make or break my career right now. Because today is the final game of my 10-day contract. At the end of this game, I can either get a call up by the GM and say, "Thank you for your services," or "We are proud of your production and we would like to sign you for the rest of the year." These are the only options I have, y'all. This is why I'm in the gym right now, putting up some shots up after the scrimmage. Because I am prepared to do whatever it takes to be a part of this team. I need to be an NBA player. This has always been my dream. Today is the day. But let me tell y'all something. When this game started in the first quarter, Jordan Poole and Corey Kispert was going crazy in the first quarter. I mean legit. And don't get me wrong, the Indiana Pacers, they were putting up the fight in the first half. But they just could not stop our perimeter shooting in the first half, especially from Kispert. Kispert is one of the best shooters we have on this team for real. Him and Jordan Poole. But Kispert just had it on tonight. He was making fadeaways. He was making threes. We was running in transition. And we was just, on the money. We was just on fire. We could not be stopped in this first quarter at all. I don't know what the heck they thought they were doing in this first quarter. But legit, we could not be stopped in the first quarter. That's why we ended the first quarter with a lead. While all of this is happening, I'm sitting on the bench with my teammates, just patiently waiting for my turn to get in the game. And that's what eventually happened because Coach subbed me into the game in the second quarter, and I was so happy. When I first get into the game, we're on defense. I get a good shot contest, and I'm running down the court. I'm thinking it's a fast break, so I'm about to take my time and shoot my shot. Nope, I get blocked by Pascal Siakam, and the Pacers go down the court and they score a bucket. But it's okay, because a few possessions later, I got my moment, got past my defender, and I dunked all over Myles Turner, and my teammates was going crazy. Next possession, Jordan Poole saw me open, and I took advantage of the open lane. I dunked it home. But this dunk right here has to be my favorite dunk, because I dunked all over Pascal Siakam for blocking me earlier in the game. And after that dunk, everything just looked wide open for me. I was just on fire in the second quarter, y'all. I could not be stopped. I finished the second quarter with 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. But it wasn't just me that was hooping. It was Alex Sarr getting blocks on the defensive end, and then our main guy, our best player on our team, Jordan Poole, still over here making plays for us. He finished the first half with 22 points himself. This man was going on for a big night. When Jordan Poole gets hot, he gets hot. Literally, that man does not miss when he gets on fire, bro. Literally. And we ended the first half up 60-47. Third quarter comes around, and the Pacers have just turned it up a notch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We could not stop them on offense. They just got on fire. Specifically, Obi Toppin. Man just got on fire. We could not stop him in the doggone third quarter. And our defense was real, too. He was making every contested shot known to mankind. It didn't matter if it was a layup, a mid-range shot, even if the paint was clogged up like it was right here with Alex Sarr. He just went right past him and scored. And then let's talk about Bennett Monette. That man cannot be stopped. I don't know what the heck happened. This man literally turned into Shai Gilgeous-Alexander against us with that sweet Euro step, the sweet spin move into a foul. It didn't matter. Man was just scoring. And as you can see right now in the third quarter, we still have the lead, but the problem is the lead is low-key kind of slipping away because we missing our shots. And while we missing shots, the Pacers are hitting their shots, and they're getting the stops and the steals that they doggone want. And I mean, they're getting everything they want. So Tyrese Halliburton stopping most of our doggone fast breaks that we was getting in the first half, turning it into their own fast break points. But by the end of the third quarter, we still have the lead. But boy, do we gotta tighten up in the fourth quarter. And y'all, the fourth quarter was war because we couldn't stop him. Bennett went crazy in the fourth quarter. He was giving everybody buckets, including me. He scored on me for a few possessions. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And it pissed me off when he scored on me because I had good defense, but he was just on one tonight. But guess what? He wasn't the only one on one tonight. After he got through scoring, I said, forget all that. And I dunked on everybody in the doggone paint. Let's go, boy. We are not going down without a fight. Look, I refuse. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I refuse to lose this game. This is my last game of my 10-day contract, and I'm going out with a bang. And this fourth quarter got crazy good, but luckily for me, I hit 2 clutch shots to bring my team up 3. And let me just tell y'all, I was just going crazy in this fourth quarter alone. This game, the coach gave me all the minutes in the world that he could, and I'm so glad he did. But unfortunately, Tyrese Halliburton got the switch that he wanted on Alex Sarr and hit a big 3 to tie the game up right in his face. And all we could do was just call timeout and try to drop a play for the game-winning shot. That's all we could do. And the next possession, I had a chance to make the game-winning shot, and I unfortunately missed the shot, man. I was disappointed, but not too disappointed, because I was actually hyped to go into overtime because I still felt like I could help my team win. But I guess Coach had other plans because Coach was mad at everybody. And I mean absolutely everybody. He felt like we shouldn't have been in this position in the first place because we had the lead in the first half to begin with. And we was dominating and we let the game slip away from us. Coach was so mad that the rest of overtime, I didn't play. I didn't play for the rest of the game. I didn't get a minute of action in overtime at all. I had to sit there and watch my team get torched in overtime and watch us basically just lose the game as we lost to the Indiana Pacers 134 to 130. And even though I felt bad that we lost, and I was mad that I didn't play in overtime, I mean, I was just happy that I actually got the opportunity these past 10 games to actually get an opportunity to play in the NBA. Where if this was my last NBA game or not, the only thing I could do was just sit there in appreciation. When the final buzzer went off and my teammates was walking back to the bench, all I did was just stood there for a second, just to feel that moment. As I'm walking back to the locker room, I'm just remembering all the times I scored this game. As I finished this game with a career high 36 points. And I had 7 rebounds and I had 8 assists and 2 steals this game. I really made my presence be known in this game. I left everything I had out there on the court. Coach gave me a lot of minutes and I just tried to make the best out of it, man. I really did. Even though I was disappointed that we lost, I have to be proud of myself that I left it all out there on the floor, no matter what. Later that night, y'all, I went to just go shoot some hoops at a local park. And all I could think about was just what my next move was. I mean, literally, that's all I could think about. And I was just shooting around, getting my shots up, just getting prepared. Because no matter if I was playing in the NBA next or going back overseas, I wanted to make sure my game was still sharp. Gotta be ready at all times. Next morning, I was called to the GM's office. And he told me the news.